Well, we should find out today how many coronavirus restrictions will be scrapped in Wales, but face masks will remain compulsory on public transport, and First Minister Mark Drakeford says that he won't abandon the rules wholesale. Our Wales reporter Lily Hewitson is in Cardiff for us. Lily, what restrictions are expected to ease?
Good morning, Nana. Yes, we are waiting for that announcement this afternoon. Today's the eyes and the ears of the people of Wales will be on that lectern in Cathays Park when Mark Drakeford takes to the stage to announce the easing of restrictions here in Wales. Now, as you say, he spoke in the Senedd yesterday and urged that COVID restrictions here will not be abandoned wholesale. And Mark Drakeford's cabinet will actually make their final decisions this morning ahead of that announcement this afternoon. Now, he has said the mood of the people of Wales is not a mood of thirsting for a Freedom Day, something that he has been criticised for. You've got that date in the diary in England and Scotland, but that is not something that we are expecting this afternoon. Now, he is continuing to say that the four nations are more broadly moving in the same direction when it comes to the easing of restrictions. Now, this morning I'm outside the Ice Arena Wales, and this is one of many businesses that continues to be under restrictions. This has been closed for 16 months now. This is the home of the Cardiff Devils, and this is also where some of the Team GB Olympic development squad skate. They haven't been able to enter this building for 16 months. They're having to travel to ice rinks over the border at the moment to be able to train. Now, I went to the press conference on Monday, which was held by the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Frank Atherton. I specifically asked him what data there is to say that skating socially distanced in a place like this is actually more dangerous than heading to the pub with 6 friends sitting indoors. And this is what he had to say.
This has been a contentious one, and I think it's one of the things which ministers are looking at this week, actually, as part of the 21-day review, Lily. The original worries around ice rinks were that it's cold places with hard surfaces where the virus could spread, and we saw that in a number of certainly workplaces here in Wales early on in the pandemic. That's something which the technical advisory cell has looked at and provided advice on, and it's something that ministers, I know, will be looking at again today, this week. So watch this space, I would say, Lily.
Lily, what else can we expect to hear about from Mark Drakeford this afternoon?
Yeah, so we think that today it's going to be about indoor meetings. So essentially we are in alert level 1 at the moment in Wales. The last announcement we had was about people being able to meet outdoors. Today it's going to be about indoors, perhaps, indoor attractions like this and the guidelines that are stopping them from being able to be reopened. Perhaps clubs, we haven't had any announcement on them yet, and perhaps making more people, making it more people being able to meet indoors in that family setting. So it's going to be very much focused on that indoor announcement. Perhaps also we're going to be seeing how we could move towards alert level 0 come the summer months. So yes, it looks like it's going to be all about indoors this afternoon.
I was going to ask you, Lily, so can you just clarify sort of Wales' position with regard to the face coverings and things like that?
Yes, of course. So the First Minister did mention on Sunday that the wearing of face masks is going to remain a legal requirement here in Wales for the foreseeable. That's not something that's going to be scrapped anytime soon. So it's if you're on a public transport, if you're walking around a restaurant, if you're in one of those public settings, you're still going to be expected to wear a mask here.
Very different from England, but similar to Scotland, yeah.
What the consensus was with the Welsh people, actually, whether they're comfortable with the face masks. Is Lily still there? Lily, are the people in Wales quite comfortable about the fact that they'll be wearing face masks? I know in England, a lot of us can't wait to sort of get rid of them.
I think the general consensus that people are happy to continue to wear them. Mark Drakeford, well, something that he did say in the Senedd yesterday in particular is that the mood is that we're not thirsting for that Freedom Day. So there is a sense that people are happy to continue with a couple of restrictions and slowly ease out of things, which has certainly been, the case throughout the pandemic. He's been using that word of caution. So I think generally people are happy to move forward as long as they see some of these other restrictions beginning to ease.
Lily, thank you so much. We'll hopefully speak to you throughout the morning. That's our reporter in Wales, Lily Hewitson. Thank you.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.